So in this tutorial, we are going to look at how we will be adding our information in the database. And we check from the code. If I go back to the code, look at the data, we have this information which we need to store for our database. So how are we going to do this? To do this, from here, you move on to to make it more easy, I'll use the graphical interface. And later, I'll explain the SQL to you. So how I'll do it, I'll go to my PG admin 4, in which the previous two tutorials I have covered. So you go here and in the chart, you head to the schema. In the schema, the public one, you go to table and I'll right click here, go to create. So we are going to create a table for me. The table name is going to be like this. Then we head to the column path. So in the column path, we can click on this one to add row. So the row name is going to be ID. And the item type is going to be integer. And that one is going to be take int like this. With the length, you won't give it any length, you won't give it any. Going to be not now and also a primary key for that. And the next one is going to be our email. So the email is going to be a voucher. It's going to be, and make it text. And for the text, the length of petition is going to be not now. And there's not going to be any default value for this. But in it constraint, in the constraint, I'll come to the constraint for us to know what we will do. So let me go back to the column. And I'll add another one, that is the first name. The first name. And from the first name, going to be text. Going to be text. And we are going to have it to be not now. We won't allow anyone registering without it. Without it. And the next one is going to be the last name. So last name. And that is going to be also text. Like this. And also is going to be not now. And we are going to have another one to password. That is also going to text. That one will not be now. And we are going to have another one to created at. And that is going to be 8 time, or let me call it time stamp. Time stamp with time stamp. This is an array. So I just did it. And if default is going to be now, or I want the function now, that is the default, and also we're going to not now. And the last one to deal with it is the version, and this is going to be like more int. So for more int like this, and that one will be not now. And if default value is going to be like this. So Now I can go to the constraint. It constraint is going to be there. So it constraint, and I'm going to add the name. So not the primary key, have it, but I'll go to, and for the unique, I will add the name of each unique to be let me say unique open, unique email. So the column is going to be email, just like that. And after selecting the column, then I will just click on OK. And when we come here, we have our definition for the week, which we have this one. So let's look at our practice if it is the same. And I left one that is deactivated. I'll go back to it. And now for the column, I'll go to and query to. So I'll go to the column and add one column. With the name of the column is going to be active, or it's going to be active. And its definition data type is going to be a boolean like this, and there is no going to be. Or by default, for now, I'll set it. I won't set it. I won't set it for now. I won't give it any default value. And propose not to be now. Read default value. Okay. So let's give it so let me come here and refresh and for the active is there. And when we look at the user and try to view all, we don't have the name over there. We just get the column, or we have a small intent and see the bool created that and so on. So thank you for watching. So this is how we can go by this. And the next tutorial we are going to just use this one to communicate with the database to save information from our API and JSON format, the database. That is what we are going to do both. So stay tuned as we get into the subscribe and let's meet in the next tutorial. Bye bye.